Alright, it's time for basses. I've cleared up the guitars. You won't have to listen to my horrible guitar playing anymore. And also, I figured my videos are a bit too quiet, so let's get some background music going. Because it's kind of weird sitting in here without any music. Playing through my radical China speakers that I borrowed from my sister because my boombox is back there and I don't want to hook it up. You can't even see what I'm pointing to. It's behind these dressers that I'm kicking with my foot. Let's play Far Cry by Rush. There we go. Please don't sue me, Anthem, or whoever it is that does all this stuff for managing Rush's music. Don't sue me, please. Okay. But I will show you this jazz bass. This Squier vintage modified 70s jazz bass, which I love. I bought secondhand. And I put some Rotosound strings on it, which are now almost a year old, so they're not going to sound that great, but it's just, I love this instrument. It sounds amazing. And I'm actually going to get a mod done on it soon, if I can find somebody that'll be willing to do it. This jack will be replaced by a separate tone knob, because I'm going to put the output down here and make it stereo so I can split the pickups out. And I'll also have the normal one down here too. In case I want to have this thing sound like a normal jazz bass. I just like having the extra tone control down here. It's just, I wish I could control separate tone on the two pickups. Which I know you can buy jazz basses that do that, but those are really expensive and I don't have any money. So I'm going to have to either do that myself, which I'm pretty sure is going to go wonderfully, because even though I made that repair video of that guitar that's over there, I'm not really that skilled with electronics and stuff. I mean, I can build little circuits, but soldering iron I don't have the parts. I have to drill a giant bloody hole in this thing. So let's turn all the pickups on, open up the tone. Oh yeah, somebody glued the knobs on this thing, and this knob moves without moving the pot. Like, you can still move the pot if you push down a bit, but it keeps going beyond the distance of the pot, and I don't know if you can hear it squeaking. It's really annoying. There's my... There it is. It's a bit loud. Also, I don't know if it just applies to this bass, because I haven't tried it with any other. Because the only other time I've played a bass... Okay, so this is a Rickenbacker emulation I made up. The only other time I was playing another jazz bass is at the music store, where they have Rickenbackers, so if I wanted to play Rickenbacker, I would just get a Rickenbacker. Back at home, things aren't so easy, because those things cost like $1,600, and I don't have the money. This is my jazz bass with the Rotosound strings, as you can tell by the nice red ends of the, whatchamacallits. I have these strings because they sound amazing, they feel amazing, and Geddy Lee uses them. This was my second bass ever. My first bass ever is this wonderful Squier Bronco that now I don't play anymore because it kind of sucks a bit. But yeah, it's got a Samash sticker on it, and it's just got a ton of old stickers and whatchamacallits on it. Because I love stickers on my basses, except for every other bass except for this one. Probably put a dent in the finish. Very nice natural finish on this thing. I love it. It looks beautiful, and it's flamed, I think. It looks very flamed. You probably can't see it. It's just a nice sounding instrument, to be perfectly honest, and if you drive it a little hard... It's a bit loud. That's just with no effects or anything. That's why I love these jazz basses. And if I put on a little bit of acoustic emulation, which is what I use to get the high end that I do. Let's go down a bit and turn that down. If you recognize that, then I commend you, because you've watched my videos for longer than you've seen this one. You probably recognize this bass from my videos, actually. So... computer screen keeps going dark. It's a very nice instrument. Plays nice. Plays beautifully, except the radius is all screwed up, which is why I get the nice bright string there, and then it doesn't really sound that bright over here. Now, about that Rickenbacker emulation, if I go over to preset 70 on the Zoom G1U, this is a stock preset on the G1U, so you too can emulate a Rickenbacker for $200, which is what I paid for this. That sounds Rickenbacker-y enough. Let's go bring up some gain. Amp with the headset plug B8. Actually, no, we can't hit a little 2112 because my iPod's dead and my phone doesn't have it on. So yeah, we just be like, you know, I could play 2112 on my jazz bass and I made it sound like a Rickenbacker. If you've seen my other videos, you can tell, as I said, I'm a bassist, not a guitarist, which is why I'm so good on this and so sucky on the thing that I can't pick up because it's not within. Oh, here it is. I'm so good on the bass, but so terrible at this. Which I just recently reviewed. I'm just doing subsequent videos of all of my instruments, which is going to be 7 or 8 videos. Excluding keyboards, which are back there, and keyboard, which is up there, and more stuff. Like I have a violin that I don't really use. Yeah, that's some good music. I don't play this song! I do play this song, but I haven't learned it yet. I learn everything by ear, so... And I've just recently gotten some good covers of Rush's more recent album, Clockwork Angels, which they released last year. I saw them on tour this year, in June. Very, very nice. A lot of pyrotechnics, a lot of, you know, flash charges and things that explode and make loud noises. Especially in Red Sector A and Marathon and Far Cry. Those 3 songs have explosive charges in them at some point, so just letting you know. Red Sector A has the explosion where he says smoking guns. Marathon has it when he says shot in the dark, and Far Cry has it when he says circuits blowing. So plug your ears, because I forgot that they did that. So yeah, I think it's a model from 2008. Oh look, 8 minutes already. That's like we're already going longer than that guitar over there. This is not my usual tone, because I actually usually have a drive box plugged in here. Actually, if you hold on, I can show you the drive box that I use and where it is on my signal chain. It gets pretty darn close. But I have a zoom pedal. It's got a, or not this zoom pedal, it's a different one that I'm not getting until Christmas. That's got a SansAmp RPM emulation on it, which I'm so excited about because I wanted to buy one of those things so bad. The SansAmp, not the zoom pedal, but I got the pedal because it was cheaper. Hey Patchcore, where are you? Oh. Let's see. Okay, so the setup I'm using right now, amp over here, is a Randall RB30 XM, being used along with a Zoom G1U and something you might not be able to find, because I don't even know if I don't know if these are rare or common. This little box here, it is a DWAD superconductor high-performance cable driver. I don't know what that is. I use it as a little kind of punch boosty, whatchamacallit, majig. And if I just have recently found the wonders of putting this in front of the amp instead of in front of the pedal. So, you know, it'd be really good if I could find my patch cord, but I can't. So I will turn this down and just use a cable I have on the floor over here. my second ever good guitar cable. It's a Samson Tour Tech. Like a, I don't know, 10-footer. Sorry that I'm wasting your time, but I can't edit stuff in because I'm recording straight to YouTube. Let's put it in that passive so we get the full, not negative 15 dB. This does have active inputs, which is pretty neat in case I ever go and buy an active bass, which I will almost never. It's almost guaranteed that I never will. I don't want batteries in my instruments. Batteries are for pedals. I left the sound overnight, so I don't know if the batteries are dead. So please bear with me. If the pedal is if the drive is in front of the pedal, put it on high. Put the switch up so that you get the higher drive. If it's in front of the amp, put it lower because it'll start breaking up really bad if you don't. Jazz bass, where did you go? You're over here. I will be reviewing a Fender 77 jazz bass soon. Or not a Fender, a Squier. I swear if I had a Fender, I would run on the fields. Let's get this bass stuff going here. I love the sound of this thing, especially with the drive plugged in, because that's another thing that helps me get that Rick and Rock recognition. So. I think that sounds pretty good, especially when it's in front. Like, yeah, this is what I meant when I said don't put the booster in front of the amp and then turn it up high because it gets really distorting. I don't like it. I don't like distorted bass tones. If that's your cup of tea, go ahead and do it. But I like to have a little bit of punch and a little bit of. Yeah, sounds real nice like. Especially with some Rotosound strings and all this equipment that I'm using. So, on to the next bass, which will be. Oh yeah, I forgot. Working Them Angels is broken. I don't have the good file for it. It just cuts off at like a few seconds in on every device I've ever tried to play it on. So on to the next bass, which will be a little bit different because I keep it in a different tuning. It's a Warwick rock bass streamer standard that I keep in BEAD tuning to play Dream Theater, which is amazing. So that'll be the next review, or go over much of a. Hope you enjoyed this one. Do YouTube things that mean that you like the video. I guess if you guys like this stuff, I mean, I'm not gonna ask for viewers or anything like I just indirectly did. Haha, mind games. If you guys like this stuff, let me know. If you guys want me to do more covers and pony-related stuff, as my namesake is, the TX81Z is sitting over there, so I'm set. I gotta get my mixer inside, but if you guys want to see more synthy things, I'm set for it. Yeah, I am. I was gonna say my MIDI controller is broken, but I have a keyboard over there with MIDI. I have a couple keyboards with MIDI. So it's done with Fuji. I will see you later. Thank you for watching my video. Goodbye.